After spending time in lockdown at their Norfolk home Anmer Hall, the Duchess and Prince William along with their children are now back at their London residence in Kensington Palace. On Tuesday, Duchess Kate paid both an in-person and virtual visit to parents who have helped spearhead family-focused support initiatives amid the pandemic. During her visits, the Duchess wore a new piece of jewelry that held a sentimental message about her own family. The dainty gold chain-link necklace features 3 dangling charms engraved with the letters C, G, and L, the initials of her 3 children with Prince William, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. The Duchess of Cambridge layered the sweet and sentimental piece with a second double-strand necklace from Spells of Love, $108. Along with her gold jewelry, Kate opted for more casual attire when she met with parents today at Battersea Park in London. The Duchess sported a new tee that looks like it is by Ralph Lauren, from the retailer's Ralph Lauren line, the cotton blend puff sleeve top, $79.50. The piece is a cotton-ribbed knit with a squared neckline, slim fit, and puffed sleeves. She wore a rose-colored cropped trousers from Marks & Spencer and comfy Superga sneakers, $65. We have seen Kate's Marks & Spencer trousers before, worn for a March engagement at a London ambulance call centre. And then again in a photo released by Kensington Palace showing Kate on the phone with one of her patronages. The necklace is reminiscent of some of the styles favored by her sister-in-law, Meghan Markle, who has been known to wear the initials of Prince Harry and their son, Archie, on her jewelry. Last year, she attended Wimbledon wearing a gold necklace with a letter, A, pendant from Verse, $509, and her diamond eternity ring features her birthstone along with Harry's and Archie's. The Duchess brought back a Halcyon Days Maya Torque bracelet, $165, in 18-karat gold-plated twisted brass with glass cabochon at each end. It was first noted in January for one of Kate's engagements launching the early years study. She also repeated her Daniela Draper Cupid hoops, worn initially with shamrock charms. Kate carried her Ray-Ban Youngster sunglasses, $147. She also had on her Cartier Ballon Blue wristwatch. During the visit, the Duchess met with representatives and volunteers from 8 different organizations that have provided families with advice, emotional support, and guidance on using public services amid the ongoing pandemic. In a separate video chat meeting, Kate applauded parents who have helped create support systems for their communities during such an uncertain time. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge often share updates about their 3 children during their royal engagements, and now the couple have given an insight into their kids' preferences. In a trailer for a new ITV documentary, Prince William, A Planet for Us All, which will be aired next month, footage shows the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge meeting Sir David Attenborough in Birkenhead. William greets the British icon with a jokey quip, "Here's a recognized face." As they shake hands, Kate lets slip that George, Charlotte and Louis are gutted not to be there with them. The Duchess said, "The children were very upset that we were coming to see you and they weren't coming. They're massive fans of yours." In the voiceover to the promotional clip, Sir David touches on the importance of children in the fight against climate change. He says, "Kids know an awful lot about what's happening to the world." Prince William also reveals how having children has affected the way he thinks of climate change. The Cambridges teamed up with the 94-year-old in September 2019 for the naming ceremony of the Polar Research Ship, RRS Sir David Attenborough. The public had voted to call the vessel Boatemic Boatface, but that name was eventually vetoed. During a video call with primary school children in April, Kate was asked who the best famous person she had met. Anita Gadati, chief executive of the Pendle Trust, said at the time, "The Duchess said that George has been watching lots of David Attenborough, Blue Planet, and the like, so that would probably be hers." Kate first met Sir David at the Natural History Museum Alive 3D premiere in 2013, where she and guests donned 3D glasses to watch his documentary. The pair have met on several occasions since then. Many experts have analyzed the Duchess's royal parenting in the past. Her parenting has been characterized as warm. Parenting expert Sue Atkins described her as a lighthouse mum. Kate has a number of clever tricks in her arsenal, including one deployed at her sister Pippa's wedding. Young George was being boisterous. The Duchess gave him a pat on the head, which one expert described as a good way to discipline children in public. Dr. Rebecca Shiko, founder of Essential Parent, said, "It's very hard for any parent to have to parent in public. She seems to be good at making warm contact, touch to the head, which is a nice connection," the expert said. Science has shown Kate's technique is hugely beneficial for children's development. Research published in neuroscience journal Cerebral Cortex found touching a child frequently helps children to be more social. Another of Kate's discipline tricks was revealed by a source recently. It shows how the level-headed Duchess communicates with her children. The Duchess and William both talk to their children when they need to discipline. It is a military operation, but you would never guess it because they work ferociously hard on their children's upbringing and making it seem relaxed and happy for the three of them. In other royal news, Queen Elizabeth has suffered the heart-wrenching blow of seeing 5 of her beloved Highland ponies die from a mysterious disease called equine grass sickness (EGS). The devastating yet largely unexplained illness first struck the Queen's Balmoral estate in Scotland during the summer of 2017, claiming the lives of a 2-year-old filly called Friendly and her 7-year-old mother, Clooney. This was followed by the death of a 3-year-old gelding called Omar later in the year. Then in the spring of 2018, both of the stud's young stallions, Balmoral Lord and Balmoral Hercules, died of EGS, forcing the estate to halt its breeding program. Stubbornly refusing to be beaten by the disease, the Queen, who recently enjoyed her traditional summer break at Balmoral with Prince Philip, 99, has also allowed Ormiston to lease an 18-year-old stallion called Sonny of Runavraid or Mac to kick-start the Highland stud back into action. The Queen established a Highland pony stud on her 62,000-acre Balmoral estate in the summer of 2007. Balmoral Castle has been used by the royal family as a summer retreat for more than 150 years.